Welcome back to Cook Like Sasha. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. Today I'll be making Escovitch fish, Jamaican style, traditional. My pot is heating up right now, soon come. Welcome back to my channel, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Welcome back to my channel, guys. Alright, so today we'll be making Escovitch fish, Jamaican style. Ignore me, guys. Like, I don't know why I'm stayed aware. I don't know why I'm the way I am. Alright, so guys, while my pot is heating up, this is being done in real time. I'm making Jamaican style Escovitch fish. So while my pot is heating up, I'm going to work on making my festival. I actually don't have all the ingredients ready. I probably should have had all the ingredients, but let me just take you over to the side and get all the ingredients ready. One sec. Alright, guys, my phone battery is dying, so I'm charging up as I go along. This is gonna be a special type of festival. This is not really traditional festival. I'm just going to add a few things in it to make it my own. So I like sweet festival, right? So it's gonna be a little bit on the sweeter side. So first things first, we're gonna get some flour. And I'm not really measuring, I'm just eyeballing it. And I'm using bulk counter flour. Just going to sieve out a little bit because we want it to be nice and soft and fluffy. And I want the flour to rest, so that's the reason why I'm just going ahead to make a festival before I get to frying the fish. I'm going to use a little bit of cornmeal. This is probably even more than I want, so I'm going to just take out some. Alright, so cornmeal. I'm going to add some salt. A little bit more salt. So since the other day I've been doing a lot of lives, but I've been going live for like 5 hours, 4 hours. I'm going to make this one very short and quick. I have some baking powder. Baking powder. Baking powder. I'm adding a little bit at a time. I think that's like half a tablespoon now. Alright, then I'm going to add some sugar. I have 1 tablespoon sugar. I should have added the sugar directly because these granules are kind of big. Then I'm going to put some nutmeg. Then I'm going to add some coconut milk. This is coconut milk powder. That's about 1/4 cup. So I'm using about half pound of flour, tablespoons cornmeal, a teaspoon of salt, a tablespoon of sugar, and half a tablespoon baking powder. So this is just my sugar. I'm just going to add it because the grains are big, it's not going through, but I'm going to add it directly. Alright, so now that everything is mixed in, I'm just going to give it a mix. Give it a nice little mix. And I'm doing this in real time so I can show you guys just how easy it is to make Escovitch fish and festival. Less than an hour. Alright, so now I'm gonna use some warm water. Just make a little well, and I'm using a spoon. Make a well, and I'm adding, that's about 1/3 of a cup of water. And I'm just going to stir it. Add a little bit more. And I've been doing this for a while, so I kind of know what the dough is supposed to feel like. You love the long lives, really? Oh gosh, I think I'm gonna just have to do them on the weekend though, because during the week kind of rough. So for the ladies that wear long nails, if you don't want to make dough, you can always use the spoon. It works just the same. Keeps your nails clean. Alright. Face smalls. And the key is to add a little bit of water. For me, with festival, I try to keep the dough very airy. So I don't like to knead it tight. I don't like to knead it tight. And when you use the spoon method, it gives you a lighter dough. Alright, so and my nails will remain clean, because I don't like getting flour underneath my nails, especially when I'm wearing nails. So now guys, this dough is so soft. This is exactly how I like it. I don't like when it's too tight. I think I need a lesson from my grandma how to make dough, because she make the best festival, the best Johnny cake, the best dumpling, and she always need her dough tight. But the last time I spoke to her, she told me that she leave the flour in the fridge overnight to make it rest. So I feel like because she leave it for rest, the gluten and everything relax and it just soft and nice. But yeah, I ain't got time. Alright, so I'm just roll it around. A little bit of flour. That was optional, by the way. Oh, and let me show you guys something. So since the other day, I've been using this Miss Dawn's Jamaican cold pressed virgin coconut oil. This coconut oil is the best on the market right now, the very best on the market. It's super expensive, but it's the best. Because how I know it's good, when I make my own coconut oil at home, this is exactly what it tastes like and exactly what it looks like and smell like. This one, you can use it as lotion because it smells so good. I love it. So I'm going to use this to fry my festivals. Hopefully I remember, but I love the flavor. It smells so good. You need to send me an address so I can send you a bottle. Hopefully you don't live in the US though, because we can't ship anything to the US right now from Jamaica. So guys, you can see how the dough is very soft. Yeah, that I want. That's what I want. Alright, so now what I'm going to do I'm going to set it aside, let it relax while I work on the fish. I'm just going to put a little bit of oil on top, a little bit of oil, just so that it not dry out. All right, I'll set this right here. I'm gonna put a plastic wrap on top. Yeah, because I don't want it to dry out. I don't want it to get that hard film on the top. So set this aside, make it rest, and now we're gonna work on the fish. So if you were on live with me last night, you would know that I already seasoned my fish overnight. So now I'm just gonna cook it because I took it out of the freezer and I allowed it to come to room temp because I couldn't put the cold fish in hot oil. It wouldn't work out well. Alright, so now I'm going to bring you guys back over to the pot. I'm gonna take you back over to the pot now. Alright, this summer pot is a heat up all along. It's been heating up, it's hot. I'm not going to fry the fish in coconut oil though, I'm going to use vegetable oil. Just because that coconut oil is so fragrant, I don't want to throw off the flavor of the fish, so I'm just going to use some regular vegetable oil. And you know with fish you need enough oil to at least come up to the side of the fish. So when you put the fish in the pot, you want the oil to kind of come up to the side so you can fry properly. I actually wanted to do this on the coal stove, but night come down, so we can't do it on the coal stove again. Alright, so guys, this is my fish from the freezer. I'm going to take it out the bag now. Alright guys, so the most important thing is to allow that oil to be very hot. Because you don't want the fish to stick. If the pan is not hot and the oil is not hot enough, the fish is going to stick, and when you turn it, the skin is going to tear off in the bottom. We don't want that. this is my fish already seasoned, but I'm going to kind of pat dry because it kind of, yeah, I don't want it too wet. Alright, so in goes the first fish. I'm dropping some garlic in just to flavor up the fish. And if you have scotch bonnet pepper, you can drop in one as well. So you want to ensure that you put it in and just leave it alone because you want to give it some time to kind of bake onto the bottom and form that crust. So when you're ready to turn it, you won't be in any problems. Adding more garlic. Just let it fry. In the meantime, you want to get a wrap. Like, you know, one of those wraps that come in the toaster oven or the, yeah. You want to get one of those wraps, but so the fish can dry. Something kind of like this. So tell me guys, how do you like your fish? Do you like your fish fried dry or do you like it somewhat juicy? Depending on the fish. Yeah, most of the times I like to have it juicy, not too dried out. But if it's like a skirt, yeah, it has to now. Let's see if it's gonna stick. Remember some live, you know? I don't want to flop. Oh Lord. Boy. Alright, make it fry some more. I'm not think it bacon properly yet. Yeah, some of the oil. What? Because I want to. Alright, now I'm going to put some of the oil, guys. So that the fish can have more contact with the bottom of the pan. So you can create that same effect that I was telling you guys about. Yeah, alright, make it stir right this way. Oh, and by the way, you have to remove these once they get brown because you don't want it to get bitter in the pot. So just don't make them get black. It's okay if they're brown, but just don't make them get black. So one thing I like to do, I like to have a fork or something on the other side so the skin don't touch the side and tear off. So just fold it and then turn it like that. And another tip too, guys, I couldn't tell you. Oh man, you do one. Here you go. Alright, so another tip. You want to ensure that the fin don't tear the skin of the fish. See that, guys? Nice and golden brown. That's what we want. And it doesn't have any, the skin, you don't want to mash up the skin. So once you turn it, just leave it alone so that the skin can bake onto the bottom. Give it a few minutes and then we're done with the frying of the fish. It's that simple. I'll soon come back, guys. Alright guys, so it's soon time to remove the fish. I'm just waiting for the skin to just adhere. Yeah, so this is what I was talking about. You don't want to happen. Just when you turn the fish like this, the fin from the other one can tear the skin. So you want to ensure that the belly is always to the fin. Yeah, you want to ensure that the belly of one of the fish face the back fin to the other fish, because it will tear the way there. Hopefully it not happen. I should have turned it the other way. I shouldn't turn it this way. The same thing with me, I don't know if you do. I made there I do. But hopefully I don't mess up. Give it some more time. So I'm gonna have to take up this fish first, because this one has the fin underneath. So if I try to take up this one, the fin might tear it, and I don't want it to tear. Oh, alright. It smells like I need to remove the garlic. Yeah, definitely need to remove the garlic. Alright, let me see if I can take up this one. Nice and easy. And I'm just draining off the excess oil before I put it on my tray. I have my tray over here. Yeah man, nice and easy. This is exactly what we want, and you can see it's golden. I'm just kind of draining off the excess oil before I put it down on my tray. Alright, so last fish. While I'm cooking. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. Let me know where you're watching me from. Are you in Jamaica? Let me know. Slice into the fish to get the seasoning on the inside. Did you know that you don't have to? It makes no difference whether you cut up the fish and put the seasoning or just sprinkle it on top. Because the body of the fish is like a sponge. Whatever you put on it is just going to absorb. then, yes, it's not even a whole lot of seasoning, and you don't have to cut up the fish to put the seasoning. It's pretty well cut, you know, yes, it has a nice look, but you don't have to cut it to get the seasoning on the inside. And that sometimes it makes it easier to break, especially if it's steamed chicken. I don't understand people steamed chicken and not cut up the fish. No, it's a tilapia. That's tilapia. I've been eating tilapia since recently. Yeah. And this is the black tilapia, the dark color one. Why kill animals? Alright guys, remember to remove the burnt garlic, the ones that are getting too dark, because we don't want it to be bitter. Helenia. Translate to English, what is that? Let me know, let me know. Alright guys, so that's it. My fish is done. I'm going to turn off the stove. That's it for the fried fish. Now we're going to work on the Escovitch sauce. I've been on this live for 44 minutes. If I was just doing this at home without being on live, I probably would have been wrapping up by now. But anyways, I'm going to remove this pot. Which one am I going to put it? Because I don't want to go back and hold it. You know, that always happened to me. I would take up the pot, put it somewhere else, and then I go back and just hold it with my hand. Don't want that to happen to me tonight. So I'm going to put it in a far corner. Soon come. I'm going to drain some of this oil. rinsed out my pot and I'm going to work on the Escovitch sauce. Just rinse out my pot. Alright, so I'm going to use a little bit of that fish oil. Just scooping out a little bit. Not a lot. Just a little bit. Oh, so while that heats up, this is what my fish looks like. They're nice and golden. And yeah, these are gonna look so nice on photos. Oh, by the way, did you know that I had a website? It's called cooklikesasha.com. You can visit the website to get recipes and yeah, see some recipes that I created before. You can see my whole roasted chicken with sorrel juice about 5 years ago. You can see my Escovitch fish recipe. This is actually the kind of upgraded recipe. Oh yeah, I did a crab recipe that's on it as well, pepper pot soup. So visit my website, guys, cooklikesasha.com. Oh, by the way, so this Escovitch fish recipe is for food photography. So guys, I got my first food photography job. So this is actually for a client. Do you want me to take you behind the scenes and you see like how the photo scene is set up and how the photos are taken? Let me know. If you want to see behind the scenes, just type BTS. Anyways, I'm going to add the seasoning for the Escovitch sauce. So I have here onions, pimento, carrot, and a lot of scotch bonnet pepper. And all of this was prepared from last night. I was on live for like 5 hours doing all of this stuff. So I'm just going to toss them in the oil a little bit. Make sure that the smoke turn down low because we don't want them to burn, none at all. All of these were prepared last night. Oh my god, it smells so good already. So good. Alright, so now I'm going to add some white In vinegar. Let me just toss this some more. What I'm doing, I'm just releasing some of the aroma from the pepper and the pimento and the onions and kind of soften them up just a little bit. I don't like Escovitch that's just harsh. I kind of like the onions and the carrots just slightly cooked. See? So pretty, guys. So pretty. Yeah, man, it smells really nice. Alright, so now I'm going to add my white vinegar. Turn up the stove just a little bit because you need the heat to allow the acidity from the vinegar to escape. If you don't get the heat, then it's gonna taste very, very acidic. Alright, so I like what it did now, guys. You can see how it kind of look free up, them not so stiff. That's what we want. You hear that sound and see the sizzle? That's what we want, guys. You want the sizzle. You want the heat from the pot. That heat now, that's going to let all of the most of the acid just escape. Yeah, and don't skip on the pimento. Don't skip the pimento. Factato, what are you saying? I'd love it if you could translate. Alright, guys. So when I reach here, so now we're not gonna just leave it, so you know. We're not gonna leave it like this. We're going to add some salt. We're going to flavor it, so we're going to add some salt. Turn down the stove. At this point, you turn it down. And then we're gonna add, you're going to add some sugar, guys. Don't skip the sugar. If you want Escovitch sauce tastes good, do not skip the sugar. The sugar balances the acid from the vinegar, and you can actually enjoy the Escovitch sauce. A lot of people don't like it because it's too harsh. It's too acidic. The sugar gives it that balance. You're not going to make it sweet, you know. You're not going to taste like sugar is in it, but the sugar is just going to create that delicate balance between the acidic vinegar and all of these flavors. It's gonna be good, guys. So you turn it down at this point, you mix it in well, and then you can just taste the water. You can just taste this right here. So put a little bit in your hand and taste it. Oh yeah. Yeah, man. I eat this, guys. This is it. This is it. I love this so much. This reminds me of my mom. She makes the best fried fish and escovitch. Like, yeah, I feel like this come close. Mmm. Ah, woo! Yeah, man, that tastes good. So I'm just turning it up a couple seconds more. Let some more of that acid escape, and then it's done. You can now bottle this, put it in a jar, and it will last you as long as ever, because of the acid from the vinegar. It's not going to breed any bacteria. Well, any bad bacteria at least. So yes guys, this is it. This is the escovitch sauce done, and we are just under 1 hour for fried fish with escovitch sauce. Guys, the place smells so good. So now what I'm going to do is just spoon it all over the fish and lay it out. But as I said, this is for food photography, so we can't just dash it on anyhow. It's going to be plated and photographs will be taken of them. But this is it guys, this is it for my fried fish with escovitch sauce. As you can see, it has the pimento, it has the hot scotch bonnet pepper. I used yellow and green peppers. It has the onions, the carrots. Oh my god, that vinegar. Absolutely delicious. I love it. I love it. I remember coming home from school, I would always stop at the shop and buy Sprat. Like, a lot of shops had Sprat in a glass case in the shop. So you walk in the shop and there would be a glass case and you could see Sprat and different type of fish with them fry with the escovitch. You can buy like a $10 fish or $20 fish and you get 2 fish with the escovitch sauce and you just eat it on the road. Those were the days. Those were the days. Well, yes guys, this is it. Thank you so much for joining me. I think I'll be doing more short lives instead of the long lives, so I can make more interactive, more enjoyable, and people can watch and get something instead of staying with me for so. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you sticking around. Let me know, do you want to see behind the scenes? Do you want to see how I capture the images? You want to see the setup, the photo setup? Type BTS. Type BTS guys if you want to see it. Yeah, Life with Talisi, I know you want to see it. You know you're a VIP. You know you're a VIP, girl. Let me just taste this one more time. Make sure I say it good. Woo! Yeah. That's it right there. That's it right there. I guess the people sticking around, they want to see behind the scenes. But you gotta let me know, guys. I want you guys to talk to me. Let me know, what do you want to see? You want to see behind the scenes? Let me know. Type BTS for behind the scenes. BTS. Oh my god, all this time I was talking, I didn't know that I was on mute. I was saying thank you so much for joining me. Today I did Escovitch fish, perfectly fried, and I showed you all the steps to take to ensure that you can get these results every single time. It was pretty easy to do and it was done under 1 hour. Remember that you can visit my website cooklikesasha.com to see this recipe and other recipes that I've done before. So that's cooklikesasha.com. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.